Goodness gracious, Papa Ball!
Lakad mo, Toton!
Normally. Naku po!
Lots of creep manipulation going on, both of the side lanes. We've got G battling up against Hanskin, thinking about going for it, but it is the first blood in the mid lane.
FNG is doing his job.
He is doing his job. Oh, look at Limp. He's come back to top tier 2, found the Kunkka who's been stacking waves. Here with a cookie forward, not quite landing. Velior's going to try with a battery assault inside the cogs. And Nico Baby kills off one of them, and 5 seconds until time walk again, so Nico Baby does need to chrono. Now a boat landing on FNG with a torrent there. They will find the snipe. Position 5 Rubik slow him down just a touch, but some good moving here from the Clockwork to try and evade Timber Chains, but the bashes from Nico Baby open it up.
No
And
stack.
he's losing his courier. Kunkka kills his courier. Now with X mark into the boat, they'll land the Mortimer's kisses onto Limp. This is a big kill. Can they finish it off though? Limp is going to try and chain away. The battery assault stops him. In comes the rolling boulder though. The pushback from the cogs, but Limp is still up. Finally the scatter blast clears him out as Kunkka will be the trade back with the Magnetize and Nico Baby arriving with a few more hits. They do get the 1-for-1 while Malik Snapfire on the retreat. Another roll from Hanskin's available after the kick if he wants to keep on going, but Velior apparently posing enough of a threat that Nico Baby and FNG don't want to dive tier 1. And a hook shot back. They come in with G and Velior back onto Hanskin. 2 deaths in quick succession for that stone gaze. Faceless Void considering it. He does have chrono here, but he just wants a bash. Come on, give me a bash. Where's the bash? One bash, one hit. Thank you very much. And Kunkka. X mark, torrent. Not going to catch anyone there. Miss timing his combo, and there's the chrono. In with the Mortimer's kisses. Stolen.
Kisses.
FNG lands the smooches onto the Kunkka. The salty dog is down, and well, Clockwork. I don't know where you're planning to be going, but you walked into the middle of 4 Alliance heroes. Hook shot into kill onto Nico Baby is a good start. Stolen hook shot though, and FNG will take him down. Turned into scrap metal. Just going to be handling mangoes all game. Speaking of G, FNG and Limp shredding through the Vengeful Spirit, and bottom lane they're finding Kunkka as well. Diving in, Melojul tries the TP. Is there anything to cancel? The roll is there, and he's stopped in his tracks. Clockwork retreating upwards, but it's the Kunkka that's the big target that S4 wants, while Hanskin switches tact and goes for the Clockwork now on Velior.
And you mentioned the disarm against Medusa mid lane.
They're trying on Hanskin. That hook shot into Cogs has trapped him inside, but he turns with a Magnetize. Now the cookie back as Hanskin just battles in with Limp, S4 and FNG all arriving. The cavalry's here and Alliance are hunting deeper. G is going to get chained forward upon. Chakram and slowed as that Bloodright did connect. A Yule's up from Limp, slows the retreat. And down goes the Vengeful Spirit in a 3-for-1. Earthma smoked and looking for the move forward, but it's the hook shot to start things off. Everything on the Timber Saw, but the Bloodright's good. It will catch out too. The Kunkka's in the midst of it all. The self-fuels up as the boat is dodged. In comes Nico Baby now with a 3-man chrono, but the kisses, they're landing still. Grandma stops it now as the Void is left alone in the middle of all of Extremum, spitting forward a Clockwork to catch Nico Baby. But S4, he is trying his damnedest to kill off Melojul, who will finally drop. But the Medusa still stands, and that is the key component here for Alliance to contend with. The rest of Extremum are retreating though. G has nothing left in the tank, and Nico Baby appearing to arrive bang on time. They lift the Medusa up onto the high ground. Oh, Nefrit doesn't have TP. Medusa's stuck there.
They know. At one point, Faithless Void will just time walk on the top with the blood. Right, there's the buyback.
FNG with the cookies. They buy back G, but they've killed off 4 heroes. 1 buyback. Timbersaw. Immediate smoke by Extremum off to the left as well as the Timber Chain misses. No trees over there, and they're trying to just chip away at the Medusa little by little. These 2 invulnerable targets on the front, and now a hook shot into the back. Hanskin has been found by Velior with the kisses onto him. Earth Spirit's a goner. Bloodright looks decent, but the dodge away from Extremum as the 3-man chrono arrives from Nico Baby. Here we go, baby, in onto Nefrit, but the Medusa's so tanky. The halberd she manters. Out she runs, off to the left-hand side of the Stone Gaze going. FNG retreating to the high ground, and that poor little S4 Bloodseeker drops. Alliance lose 2 and buy back 1. Extremum doing very well in this team fight, but do they have enough left in the tank to actually finish off Roshan? Because Alliance are heading into the pit.
Alliance understands we need to somehow manage to catch both Medusa and Venge inside the Chronosphere, because otherwise Medusa will either use Stone Gaze and you need to back off, or there's going to be a swap. Nico Baby inside the pit. They still don't want to go for it.
45 seconds for Venge, 20 for Bloodseeker. Alliance know that they have the upper hand here, and Medusa steps down the ramp, comes down the stairs, but disarmed now. As Timbersaw toying with him a little bit. The Cogs are trapping one inside, but the Skadi slowing Timbersaw down. Velior has overplayed his hand there a little bit, and this opens up Roshan yet again for Alliance.
They're inside the pit. Torrent will connect. There's
They
gonna be
have a
another
boat.
boat, yeah.
Malajul thinking about it. Medusa at half HP, focusing FNG. Rubik's down, but Aegis grabbed up by Nico Baby, and now the chase is on. Great blood right with the rolling boulder.
It's on.
This zones them out completely. Medusa can't run away. She's got no save. Now the grandma with the cookie in, but Nefrit is slowly but surely being tickled to death by Alliance as they find both of the key core heroes. Pos 1, Pos 2, done for, and Malik. Oh, it's a 3-for. Oh, they know where Clockwork is. Nico Baby's seen him. Velior hiding in the trees, but for how long? The Basher's not coming. And yet another defensive hook shot, but in comes Hansken rolling deep. Limp looking for a target. Velior and Kunkka gonna be the two that show themselves as the Magnetize is there, and well, Velior's done. 6 feet under as the boat lands, and Hansken will be the trade-off. Good kisses coming from an FNG Rubik, though. That's not the Grandma spinning, that's a Rubik. Two-man chrono. Now from Nico Baby, focusing on the Velior Clockwork, who just bought back. The Aegis is about to expire, is going soon. It's gone now. Nico Baby still regenning and healing up, though, as he takes it all, tanking through the tower, and the Medusa hits to clear out the Kunkka. Grandma, oh, dearie me, what's happened to you? In an old age home now, and Medusa the last one standing. She is the final lady. As good game is called.
1. FNG is in, just trading some hits, harassing both of these heroes. Okay, bottom lane, even though he's 0-3-0.
On to G. He gets a Soulbind down, and that power shot is pretty substantial damage. Rubik is shielded, Hansken turns, Soulbind of his own. So at least her first item will be arriving as she respawns. And FNG just going wild on that tier 1, forcing rotation from Nefrit now. He's going to get the Inkswell and the stuns onto Abaddon. FNG, he just put his body in there. Turned into sausage by the meat grinder of Extremum, and it looks like Rubik's going to be going the same way. Oh, the epicenter blink, Burrow onto the CK. Limp is deep in the 1v3, and he's been blown up completely. Magnus coming in, he's going to pop the mech and try and fight into this Abaddon. FNG doesn't stand a chance in hell. They're going to use up the Sand King, trying to focus down a bigger target, and S4 being annihilated.
Too late.
In comes Limp, Remnant forward. They want the CK, the Magnus RP, it whips completely. Heals up into the air onto the Ember Spirit, and the Light Strike Array will connect. The RP stolen, Hansken grabs one, the streak is taken as Nefrit's broken, and the jump forward. Limp wants more, but he's silenced up. The Phantom's Embrace holds the advance of Alliance for now, but the problem with Lina, it is being seen right here. She gets found, and the burst strike in. Magnus will go straight down below the ground, and that's another 3 kills, but this time, hurrying as Extremum. As they Yules up the Abaddon. He's got borrowed time. Just a slight chains. Unlena's dead, isn't she? She's gone. Melachul getting baited by the FNG Abaddon, and Limp with Hansken making short work of her. Now Malik might be another one as the cherry on top of the ice cream sundae. Extremum bleeding out, and a great burrow in from S4, saving Limp as the Soulbind's there, but the chain stuns and combos, they're not coming. Limp might fall, he will indeed, but Nefrit will be traded back as 3 cores. Chaos Knight's had enough of it, and they've also blink RP'd, but the stop with a lift keeps S4 out of danger for now. Borrowed time from FNG as he tanks up everything, but the Soulbind forces the Yules and the Sandstorm. Lina's BKB is there with Laguna Blade coming in. They do take them down. S4 and FNG hit the ground with a thump, and Limp. Oh, the Remnant short range, that Yules up from himself. He's got 11-1 charges as Rubik into the back lines. He focuses down to Lina. Yes, they've lost Limp, but the Drow range is still standing as S4 is brought back and wants to pummel into the CK, waiting for that Aegis respawn. Epicenter coming, Burrow Strike ready, coming in, looking for 2. He's holding that Burrow for as long as he possibly can, because Drow can just beat into the Chaos Knight as easy as you like. Drow, Chaos Knight, farming aggressively. He's empowered. Rubik's arrived though, and where's the rest of the backup from Extremum? Because there are 4 Alliance heroes here. Phantasm's annihilated, the BKB comes from the Drow Ranger, trying to focus the CK down as Limp Remnant's back to safety. S4 focuses G instead, and now the chase is on. Move forward, Lina. Oh, Lina, what are you doing out here? That's not where your home is. You BKB'd, you're trying to sprint away, but in comes Limp with that Ember Spirit, sprinting forward, and they've got all the chain stuns it takes.
1 second scan is gonna connect, so they know where Extremum is at the moment.
Oh, S4, no way! He's in there with a great bow strike, and Lena completely caught out. She might be able to get her BKB off. She's still surviving. Yule's up into the air now as the back end of the fight. They chase on to Limp, and the CK is battling 1 versus 3. Melojul does die and buys back immediately, and in comes the RP from Malik, catching out Elias with a stolen one! Hansken, you bloody god! He's caught them all! The stolen RP is glorious, and Hansken, how are you so good? Malik, he can try and get out of this. He pops his Greaves, he has an RP, but remember, no buyback for this Magnus anymore. Dead for 77 seconds as Drow and Ember Spirit, the burrow from S4 onto Melojul with no buybacks. Extremum, they are done for. Ember Spirit basically diving fountain at this point. Alliance, they've got this one in the bag. On. Limp is silenced, but he doesn't care too much thanks to FNG's backup, and SF4 is there again with a Burrow Epi. Nefrit down with no buyback, and GG is called. Malik finally gets an RP in there. Skewery dies, but the game is already over.